It's raining today, guys. I don't mind that. I'm nice and protected underneath this. I do gotta split up some wood. Welcome to my back step. Y'all know me, I'm Al. First things first, let's get some wood split up, eh? This is what it was supposed to be like on the day that I had the video posted that said it's not always nice. Now you see, I got a couple of cardboard boxes here I'm going to use to start the fire with. Not messing around too much with it today, but I am going to, like I said, I do have to split a little bit of wood. I don't have very many splits there. The rain is kind of coming in this way a bit at me. And it looks like my tarp is starting to fill up over in this step. But it's not bad, it's not much. Once I get this fire going, it'll be all fine. So yeah, let's get at that. Trusty dry bag. See that out, you're not even looking. A trusty dry bag. And that up there. This is what I'm going for. And this. I should put the gloves on. It's usually the first thing I notice. Of course, I gotta keep dropping everything today, right? It's all my bark. I'm gonna put that up behind me. Definitely stay dry. Get this fire going. Now we have a smoky fire. Hey, I'm gonna work on this for a bit, get it going pretty good. So why did I come out today? Well, because I wanted to. It's wet, it's rainy, it's miserable. It's a good day to sit under a tarp and have a fire and cook some really good food, have a little chat. So that's why I come out. And you know, there's times when you're down in the woods, especially if you're on multiple day trips, where you end up with a day like this, and that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with a bit of water coming down out of the sky. Oh, fire is so nice. Really decent coals going there. I can throw on some of the stuff that's, well, I'm past the damp stuff now into the dry. So it's all good. Let's stack up these few little splits that I got here. My wood is certainly drying out over in the rain. That's all fun. Ask anyone that goes out, it's all fun. Rain's actually slacked off a bit, but it is supposed to get harder, believe it or not, and the wind is supposed to pick up. Mentions of it. There's the wind. So I got a nice steak to cook up today, guys, and I got some leftovers, macaroni salad and coleslaw. And also, I bring another hot chocolate with me to head today. And the rain is coming in this way a bit. Should have bring my small tarp for that. It's okay, I can deal with that as I'm not getting wet. Every now and again I feel it's a little bit of mist on it, that's all. Wonder how much water is in my pot? My pot hung up there. Well, there's a bit. It's dirty, but there's a bit. Certainly wouldn't drink it. Definitely wouldn't drink it. That's great. It's going really good. I'll get back with you in a bit. really beating in there now. I'm going to see if I can do something about it. This extra off my wall, so my wall can still tie up. So now I've got this. That's on over there somehow. This is just a temporary measure. To help stop some of the rain from coming in. And I'm just going to leave it just like that for now. Because there was a lot of rain coming in there at the moment, so I just strung it off, letting it hang, letting the weight of the extra tarp hold it down. Look, this got soaking. The dry side up now and see how much rain is coming in there now. Might need to add another little string onto it. Oh, we're going to tie that down. Stand up, the smoke is gathering in the top part now. That's the only bad thing. Almost needs a little chimney. There might be a way of doing that at some point too. It's a little rain. My extra batteries, put them in my pocket, keep them warm. It's not overly cold out today. It was cold enough for batteries to mess up on you. Still getting a bit of rain coming in on this side. I didn't figure I was going to stop it all with the gap up there. I'd have to move, I think, the tarps on the inside. Yeah, the tarps had to come. See how they're kind of on the outside there? Right there. Have to move them in under the tarp. And that'd stop it. It'd be like a little overhang. And that'd stop the rain from beating in that way. But it's not too bad now. That's a project for another day when it's a bit dry out. Not so wet. I think it's raining a little bit. What a day for water collection. Had a water collector. I don't have a water collector. Maybe that's something I can build out there too. A water collector for filling out my jugs. Using it to put out fire and stuff. I kept thinking I had my ball cap on because it's up high on my head. No, I haven't shaved my head yet. I do have a reason for that. That was unexpected. That's some serious thunder going on. Hey. It's still going. That made my day. Oh, thunder and lightning. Best things ever. It's nature's fireworks show. It's too bright for the lightning right now to hear it. It's getting hard to hear over the rain. Listen to that. Boy, it is calming down. Maybe there'll be some more thunder. I'm so glad I got that. This is still letting some rain come in, but not as much as it was. I think if I move over a little bit, I'll be better off. More right in front of the fire now. At least until I get that fixed up. Then I'll move back. And hey, that's it. Yeah, thunderstorm today. December thunder. Yep. There might be cold November rain, but we had December thunder. I know I'm old. That was so sweet. Man, oh man, I couldn't ask for better sound effects than that. Wow. And it's slacking right off again now. I think that's the way today is going to go. It's going to be downpour thunder, slack off, downpour thunder, slack off. I thought I heard it earlier, but I wasn't sure before I came out. So I'm glad I came out, and that made my day, that did, really did. Well, alrighty then, the rain seems to have slacked right off even more. So, I think it's time to make hot chocolate. That's what I think. Hot. Did I just throw my cup in there? There's the cup. I know my spork is in my... smoke. I know my spork is in my dry bag. That's where my hot chocolate is. What's going on? Whoops. And that's that. Now we're just going to wait. Shouldn't be too long, the pot will boil. It's got a nice flame source coming up underneath the bottom of it. Newfoundland winter. See lots of you guys out there on videos with snow on the ground. Here I am, actually later in the year, and it's still raining. I suppose if the temperature had dropped more, we could have a lot of snow on the ground though. That would be another issue in itself, huh? So, not that I'm complaining, but it would be nice to have just a little bit of snow and have the ground freeze up just a little bit so I could go on some adventures. It's hard to go on them when it's soggy like this because it's soggy and cold. And when you get wet in the cold like this, it's not an enjoyable day. Days like this are best for hunkering down and having your fire, having your cook-ups, and relaxing for the day. I'm getting hungry now. I gotta get my steak on really soon. I realize this piece of wood that I threw in burned down because I threw in a big piece of wood. See it there? There. If I have to burn down, then I'm gonna get my steak on. And here comes the rain again. I change my battery now before we get some more thunder on this. That's better. 5 minutes left, or 4 minutes. Now we listen. Let's check my pot. It won't be long though. If you guys can see the smoke every now and again builds right up in here with the wind change. I'm just going to readjust my tarps. I think next time I'm out here and it's dry, and I'll adjust them so that they're underneath the overhang. That'll stop any rain from coming into the top parts of them. It's starting to get warm now. A mess of the hair on me, look at. I'm not used to having hair anymore, guys. What do you think? Should I keep it? Little gray. Should I get rid of it? There was a specific reason why I never shaved my head yet. I won't get into that. Not yet, I won't anyway. That water's hot enough for me. It's steaming. And keep the rest of my water clean up. Fork. How shiny it is where I cleaned it. It's still going to be really hot on it. Yeah. Still got to let it sit and cool. My grill all set up. Hot chocolate going. Do a shout out today. Let's start doing a few shout outs to people, I think. But here's a shout out to Mallory and Chu from imperfectlymecrafts. There'll be a link in the description. These guys are just at about, well, they're probably above 100 subscribers right now. They're doing some really nice stuff, really nice reviews on beers, and they do some really nice craft work. It's definitely worth you guys checking them out. And they has a good bit of fun while they're doing it too, so it's all worthwhile. Here's to you guys, imperfectlymecrafts. Keep up the good work. You guys will get up there in no time at all, and you're actually gonna probably surpass my own my own subscriber count. But that's good. It's good. You guys deserve it. Right now it's hot chocolate time. The fire is getting down to the point where I can soon put on my steak. Because like I said, I'm getting hungry. Let's show you guys what I got to eat today. I got some macaroni salad from our local supermarket, they're good. And I got a little bit of leftover coleslaw, also from the local supermarket, they're good. My steaks are also from the local supermarket, they're good. No, I am not trying to promote Big Goods. Just, it's the closest store to me. Supermarket wise. Anyways, actually, because there's no store down here now. But I have a beautiful piece of strip loin steak, which I will be putting on very shortly. I got this bag that I have it in. I'm going to use this to put my garbage in. Keep it all together. And I've also got this I'm going to snack on now. This is just a little tiny piece of chicken breast. It's already cooked. I've also got a beer today. Yep. I'm drinking a beer. An A&W root beer. Because I can't drink beer. I wish I could, you know. I watch everybody on YouTube and doing their videos, and everybody's having a beer and sitting down. It looks so good, it looks relaxing. You know, I can't drink it. I wish I could. Onion, garlic powder, salt and pepper. It's for my steak. So that's the only seasoning I'm using around here. Why do I only use this? Everybody has their own seasonings too. I don't. I haven't took the time to sit down and come up with the seasoning. For starters. For seconds, I really enjoy the flavour that comes from the actual fire. That rain is relentless today, guys. Slacked off for a few minutes, but came right on back again. But I really enjoy the smoky flavour that comes from the fire. Piece of chicken I got. It's just a very tiny piece. Pre-dinner snack. Get that feeling out of my stomach. Hot chocolate's almost gone. Now it's just warm chocolate. There's a big piece of hot chocolate stuck to the bottom of my cup though. And I want it. Let's get this steak on, guys. See it? Smooch in there. That's it, guys. No more other seasonings but that. It's amazing how many little birds are out chirping around on the back up here. Even with all the rain. I think I hear them more today than I do when it's not raining. Steak is cooking up nice. It's cooking slowly, but it's cooking nice. My bed of coals is not quite as good as what I would have liked to have had, but I'm getting too hungry to wait. So it's gonna have to do. My dry spot seems to be getting smaller and smaller. Well, I turned the heat up on my steak a bit. Ignore the cuckoo bird. Bear with me. Cannot communicate with the battery pack. Yes. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. I just threw my steak in the fire for a minute. And for a minute or so on each side. Then I'm going to take it up and have something to eat. But before that, I'm going to try to figure out this camera issue. Here we go. Seems to be fixed. I don't know what happened. My camera shut off. And then when I turned it on, it said it couldn't communicate with the battery. They're the right batteries for the camera, I guess. Let's get this steak up, shall we? That looked delicious, or what? That there. I'm going to throw a couple pieces of wood in the fire. And now I'm going to enjoy this fine cut of meat that I got. Salad and coleslaw. Got my root beer. Got nowhere to lay none of it. Put my root beer beside me. Now, that'll work. First things first, I gotta have me a piece of the steak. Oh, look at that. Mmm. Mmm. Oh my god. You know, this grill is not hot anymore either, so I'm going to put my salads right on here too. Macaroni salad. Coleslaw. Only thing I'm missing is the potato salad because I ran out of that. This is so delicious. Last bite, guys. Salads are all gone. Coleslaw's all gone. steak is all gone. Made a big mess. Steak drippings. That's okay. Sit back and relax, have my root beer. Let the fire do its thing. I'll heat up that bit of water and wash up my stuff. Oh God. Oh, so good. I'm so full now. Cleaning bag, dry towel, soap, and of course a little compressed towel. Gonna have to restock this stuff when I goes in. Some of it is getting low. More, go ahead. There's no more. Everyone's right. Watch it, right? Go away. Go nice on. There you go. Keep some food right. And the cover's okay, just see on it, so get it away. Go. Like I said before, these little towels are great. Hot's dry. Just trying to hang it up there. Let's see. All it is with this now is to put it back in its bag. Now I got a couple of pieces of wood I throw in the fire. But I also got to finish my root beer. So I'm just going to let them burn up. And sit down and have my root beer. Sounds like a mighty decent plan to me. Well, that was a fine feed to cook up out here today, guys. Glad you guys were along for to have some with me. Next time it comes out, I'm going to use my fire steel again because I found something. Lichen. Old man's beard. It was in my pocket. It's been there from when I went on a trip. Because usually if I'm walking along, I'll take stuff like this and I'll put it in my pocket so it stays dry, or it dries out along the way. Just for fire starting, and I must not have used it. I think it came from that trip when I went down through and came out in the graveyard. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go back through my videos. It's in my videos there. I don't remember the exact name of the video. But I went on a long walk and I came out in the graveyard and then I walked down the road to go home. It was a fun day. Yep, I'd like to take this opportunity to say like, subscribe, and share. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It's free. Not do many things in life are free. I appreciate everyone that subscribes and everyone that watches. I really do. I'm glad that I can share this stuff with you guys, so you can see. You know I'm not out in the woods as much as I'd like to be, but there's a video that explains all of that in the beginning. But you work with what you got, and this is what I got at the moment. And sometimes I get to go on trips, sometimes I don't. But at least I can bring you guys out on my step, and we can still have a good time and pretend we're in the woods. Right? Imagination is key. So yeah, you guys have a great day. And tell everybody. Tell strangers walking down the street. Hey, go check out Al Jave. My next step. You guys all have a great day, and remember, be safe and have fun. Until next time, folks.